test, so I would.
The IED that
Yes.
come up, and I think it's fair to say that that plot had been thwarted at the time.
I would ask a different question. How do you know when that person who harbors the intent to kill American citizens is going to move from harboring the intent to actually picking up a pistol and killing 13 people?
Well, time for a check of the weather, and we have an introduction. Our newest meteorologist, we have Brianna Shore with us. And thanks for coming this morning. Well, actually this afternoon, thanks for coming.
Right.
We've been training you, right?
Yeah, I've been working hard, ready to come on and meet everybody.
And where are you from?
I'm from a small town in Minnesota. And I just graduated from the University of North Dakota. This is my first time in Ohio altogether, and also my first career starter job.
So the cold doesn't bother her at all.
Yeah, the
right?
cold's no big deal to you, huh?
It's pretty warm around here, around these
pretty
parts.
mild, right?
Yeah, pretty mild, yeah.
How are we looking then?
Yeah, how are we looking? We had some snow this morning.
Yeah, we did. We had a low pressure system down in the south that has actually given us some snow, and for our southern viewers, some freezing rain or some mixed precipitation there. But it has moved down. We are experiencing some overcast conditions, and I think that's going to hang around with us for the rest of the day and into the overnight hours. For our current temperatures in the viewing region, we're all sitting about the same kind of low 20s, Lima at 20, Van Wert at 23, and Bell Fountain at 19. So we're just all kind of hanging out until we start overnight and dip down to lower temperatures. For the most part, I think we're going to remain mostly cloudy, maybe patches of flurries here and there. Coming up in my full forecast, I'll show you this winter weekend mix. And I do finally think, though, that there is light at the end of our tunnel, and we'll be warming up and seeing sunshine in the beginning of next week.
Very good. All right, thank you, Brianna.
Welcome back, and thank you for joining us. That low pressure system from the south that brought us some snow and some freezing rain and mixed precipitation for our southern viewers has kicked out and left us with some overcast conditions in the viewing region. I do believe it's going to stick around for the overnight hours, and that's due to this high pressure system here, push out that low out on the coast there, and it will work its way in and build and give us some clear skies for tomorrow, maybe some patch of flurries in the overnight hours from the lake effect there on Michigan, but it will push in and give us at least some partly sunny skies and at least no snow at that. But we do have a low building up, and it will be working its way into our region once again and bringing us this band of snow here. You see with those blue colors. I'm thinking snow with the temperatures, maybe some mixed precipitation, but we'll monitor that over the next couple days for that weekend forecast. Currently, Lima's sitting at 20, Columbus at 25, and Cleveland at 22, so we're all kind of hanging out in those low to mid 20 temperatures. And for our viewing region, we're at, again, Lima 20, Paulding at 23, Bell Fountain at 19, and Kenton at 20. So we're all just hanging out in the same cooler temperatures, which is significantly below average for this time of year. We're usually at about 35 degrees, so we're still kind of experiencing those repercussions from that Arctic blast from a few days ago. But I do think that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and we'll get back to average temperatures here in a few days. Today we're going to get a high about 24. We did have a wind shift with that low pressure system. We're going to sway out, and we'll get about northwest at 10 degrees. Maybe some flurries in the overnight hours, but I think for the most part we'll stay cloudy. Tonight we're going to get down to about 9, and those clouds are going to remain with us for those overnight hours. Maybe some flurries again, but it will kick out with that high pressure system, giving us a high of 22 degrees. Wind shift again from the southwest at 5 to 10, and we may experience some overnight snow or flurries for tomorrow with that low pressure system moving in, but for the most part we'll see pockets of sunshine. I'm excited for that. And then a 7-day forecast, we can see that snow builds in with that low pressure system from out west, giving us some snowy conditions on Friday and into the weekend, maybe some mixed precip because we're getting warmer there. But like I said, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think I'm finally going to see some warmer temperatures here in Ohio.
Nice. Melt
Next
things
week
off
we'll
a
look
little
forward
bit.
to it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Sounds good. Thank you, Brianna.
Showroom, Toro, count on it.
Well, time for another check of the weather. We've got our newest member of the weather team with us, Brianna Shore, and it feels cold to us, but from where you're from, this isn't too bad, huh?
No, it's actually pretty nice out here. I'm not complaining at all.
All right, let's look at the almanac. Are we below normal or normal? What's happening?
Well, actually, for this time of year, average is about 35 degrees, and we are experiencing about the average low of 20. So we're significantly below average, and I found it surprising. Just last year, today, we were at 60 degrees around here. It's like a heat wave for me. Oh my goodness. But it looks like here, the clouds, or the snow that was in our area this morning has worked its way out, and it's left us with overcast conditions, and I think that's going to hang around for the rest of the day and into the overnight hours. And the winds have shifted to the northwest at about 10 miles per hour. And just to give you a breakdown for your drive home here, now we're saying about 20 degrees. For 6 o'clock, we're going to get down to about 18, and 9 o'clock is not going to change a whole lot with that cloud coverage. We'll get down to about 17 degrees.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Brianna.
Thank you for joining us. Right now we are experiencing some overcast conditions in the region, and that's due to this low pressure system that we got snow from this morning, pushing its way off to the coast. And we do have a high pressure system in the aid of kicking out that low pressure system, which is why we're going to eventually see pockets of sunshine here and there through tomorrow and into the evening hours of Thursday as well. But there is a low pressure system that's building behind that yet again, which is going to give us some snowy conditions, as you can see with this blue band here. I'm not sure on accumulation rates yet, but I'll monitor that over the next few days for you and let you know. Just for a future cast here, I wanted to show you here, but it didn't save, was there's some flurry conditions moving in from some lake effect on Michigan, maybe into 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight, but that will kick out and leave us with some clouds and pockets of maybe seeing the moon and some stars here and there. But for the most part, those clouds will move in, and then throughout the day of tomorrow, we'll see pockets of sunshine. With that high pressure system, today is a high of 24 degrees, winds from the northwest. Again, those flurries in the late evening hours, but it for the most part will remain cloudy in the overnight hours as well, reaching a low of 9 degrees, winds from the west, 5 to 10 miles per hour. And tomorrow we're going to reach a high of 22 degrees with that high pressure system. Winds will shift from the southwest, and we might get some evening snow tomorrow, but it will work its way in for the most part on Friday, which you can see in my 7-day forecast here. I'm projecting some flurries on Thursday night, but mostly the bulk of the snow will be on Friday. And then maybe we'll see a wintry weekend mix here on Saturday and Sunday, but there is light at the end of this blustery tunnel, and we will see some sunshine and warmer temperatures at the beginning of next week, you guys.
Yeah, close to 40. That'll be nice.
Like
yeah, talk about a heat wave.
Jeff's like, it's going to melt the snow.
Yeah.
He's excited. All right, thanks so much.
There's a Mr. Rogers stamp.
That's awesome.
We did that.
You even knew who Mr. Rogers was. First of all, I was impressed.
I grew up watching Mr. Rogers.
But a little freaked out, you said,
Yeah,
right?
his puppets scared me.
Mr. Green Jeans, not so sure about him.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Tom Hanks will be a good Fred Rogers.
I think so too. They were showing side by sides, and at first I thought they don't look like, but he'll make it work.
Yeah, they
right?
can see up and stuff.
That'd be
Yeah,
very cool.
I agree.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Days of Our Lives is next.
And have a great rest of the afternoon.
Brought to you in part